You guys are friends?
Yeah. We met here. We've only been in Japan for not even a month. We got here at the beginning of January for school, and so we live in the same dorm. And so we met when we went to the ward office.
Yeah, to make our residence cards and all that. We met. I think Ani, one of our mutual friends, Ani, she like introduced us. So.
It's a toast.
Very subtle. Interesting flavor. It does, I think, taste like the squash.
Yes, squash. Lemon squash and shiso.
Very interesting.
You can taste the squash, but like the lemon is really prominent.
Yeah.
And I think that threw me off kind of first. My fault. It was really good though. I like it.
Really?
Where are you from? US.
I'm from Fort Myers, Florida. Kind of, it's starting to become kind of like Sarasota and Miami and Orlando and stuff like that, with a growing population there currently, but it used to be a lot smaller like a couple years ago even. So.
I'm from right outside San Francisco, California. So I was born in San Francisco. I grew up there, but I've also lived in Alaska and South Carolina and Florida for a little bit, but a different part. And LA.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've wanted to come to Japan since I was 10. So I did community college in California for a bit and then transferred to school here. So.
Yes. So why do you decide to come to Japan?
I have been here twice before. So I came in. But yeah, I decided to come to Japan because when I was 10, like I said, I heard Japanese and I wanted to learn it really badly. So I wanted to come here and learn it. So then I started, I mean, I'd always liked Hello Kitty and stuff like that. But after I heard Japanese more, I was like, oh, let me like get more into the culture. So I started watching anime and like learning more about it. And yeah, I've always been interested. And then I came in 2018 was my first time coming here in the spring. So I saw some sakura and I went with a tour group. So we went to Tokyo, Hakone, and Kyoto. And so it was really cool to like see everything. And then I came the next year for a little bit with my dad.
Mine's not as cool as hers. I actually I didn't really have plans to leave Fort Myers after high school because I didn't actually think I was going to go to college when I was in my freshman year, because it's kind of like an overshare currently, but like I failed my freshman year and I just didn't think college was in the books for me, so I didn't consider like, you know, leaving or anything. But I got my grades turned around my sophomore year, which is the second year in high school. I found like something that I wanted to do, when, like a job wise, and I wanted to go into international relations and political science, like an ambassador or a diplomat, or working in foreign affairs in general. And that led me to look for schools internationally that that taught in English at least, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to learn a language within 2 years while also taking high school classes while trying to maintain my GPA as it's kind of. I was also taking French while I was in school, so I thought about France actually. I thought about France at first, but my dad was like, "No, I don't want you to go to Europe," and I was like, "Yeah, oh, okay." And my friend mentioned about East Asia, and I found East Asian politics and the way their dynamics very intriguing. I brought it up to my dad, and my dad actually he would never say it out loud, but he was very against it for a while. But I'm his only child, so he was like, "Oh, I want you to follow your dreams and all that," and I was like, "Okay." And I actually didn't think I was gonna get into a school here either, because of my past. So Japan was kind of on the table, but also wasn't on the table because it depended on the admission council at the school that we go to. And I ended up getting accepted, so here we are.
Yeah, I chose to come here also because I'm an international business major. So I also was interested in business internationally and stuff. So that's partially why I chose. I was thinking of Yonsei before because of their business program. It's in South Seoul, South Korea. But the application process was a lot more difficult, and I had never been to South Korea before, so I decided to come to here.
Yeah.
Itadakimasu. Is this soy sauce?
Yes, soy sauce. Sashimi.
I will try it with soy sauce. I usually don't. I usually eat mine straight. I've been eating sushi since I was at least 5. At least 5. I'll try it with soy sauce.
It's very light.
It's yellow tape.
I've had it many times in the US, but but it's better here for sure. Hamachi?
Yeah.
Hamachi or yellowtail?
Yes.
Very good. It's one of my favorites. I like this tuna because usually, sometimes in the US, tuna can be kind of iffy because it can be a little fishy. But this one isn't too fishy, so I like that.
Would you eat sashimi in US?
Yeah, there's a really good sushi place that I've gone to since I was little in San Francisco called Ace Wasabi, so I would go there. My dad used to go there a lot, and so there was also a restaurant in Los Angeles called Hayama. They were really big Dodgers fans there, but they had really good sushi. They had a roppongi roll, which was fried. Roppongi roll. Is there a roppongi roll here too? It's that's what they called it. I've never seen it anywhere else, but it was fried with cooked salmon in it, but it was really light and really good. It had avocado.
The sushi in Florida wasn't very good, to be honest with you. I think it's because we're like much farther away than California to Japan, so quality of fish isn't very good.
Yeah, I've had sushi in South Carolina, which is a little bit the same kind of proximity. It's not as good at all. So it's like sad because a lot of people haven't had good sushi or are scared of it. Like I've met a lot of people who like won't eat raw fish, and I'm like, it's so good though.
It is very good.
It's shiso.
Oh, yes, shiso. Shiso, lemon squash.
It's kind of like mint a little bit.
Mint. Mint.
Yes. It reminds me of mint, which I really like. I like herbs, so.
Salmon.
一番好きです。
一番好き。
こちらのものが水菜のシャキ料理で、こちらのトマトとのものが彩りだしトマトで、こちらの方がポテトサラダで、こちらがナスと生ハムの揚げ浸しで、真ん中の方が魚の南蛮漬けでございます。
I kind of got a little bit of potato salad.
Potato salad. And this is salmon and a little bit vinegar. And this is a Japanese vegetable. It's called mizuna. This is mizuna. This one.
The potato salad's better than the one I've had in the US. I actually like it.
The ones in the US is just filled with mayonnaise.
What is a typical potato salad in US?
Lots of mayonnaise.
Mayo
Mayonnaise.
and a little bit of potato.
この明太子さみ揚げでございます。こちらがしば漬けのタルタルソースです。ありがとうございます。
I'm so sorry. This is really good.
You like it?
It's
Oh, the salmon.
yeah, it's so good. Sorry.
I enjoyed all of them. I like this one the most. The fish cake.
Really?
I like that and the sake, and the potato salad was good too.
Do you know yuba?
Yuba? Yuba. When you boil soy milk, and the surface is like a very sweet.
I never had that.
Me neither. So this is the dressing.
Yes.
It reminds me of tofu. It reminds me of tofu.
Oh, yes.
So the sinto.
It's a bit different though.
It has a milk flavor to it compared to tofu's like soy flavor.
Yeah. Japan has a lot of way of eating tofu or soybeans like this.
This tofu's good.
Really?
Very silky.
Yes. Do you like tofu?
It is. I do.
I do.
I also have some in my fridge right now.
I need to buy some. Yesterday I had that same thing for dinner, but with sake, like raw salmon that I got from the supermarket. So I mixed that in. It's good.
This is oyster, deep fried oyster.
Oh, oyster.
And this is lotus root.
I like lotus fruit. I don't have an opinion on oyster yet.
Have you never had an oyster?
You're gonna get sick if you eat oysters in Florida.
That's true.
And this is tartar sauce. Yes, and made with Japanese pickles.
Never had a deep fried oyster, I don't think. I've had them raw. It's pretty popular in the Bay Area, oysters.
Sorry, I'm very scared right now. I'm so sorry. We've had it before.
It's not really like what I've had, but
What do you think? It doesn't really have a taste to me, actually.
it's a lot different eating it raw because you have to swallow it, kind of. It's like slimy. So most people don't like it because of that. I think this is a good alternative for someone to try when they don't want to try it like that. This is
Have you ever eaten egg roll? Tamago. Tamagoyaki. And this is radish. And this is wheat.
I don't know if I've actually ever eaten egg this way. I've seen it plenty of times, but I don't think I've ever like reached for it. So something new. I know that with like rolled egg. People, I've heard that people either like it like sweet or not sweet.
Yeah.
I haven't had it, but I know that that's a differentiation.
You can eat with radish.
You did it together?
Yeah.
Very fluffy.
This is actually the first time I've had egg in Japan. They taste different than in America. I don't know if the eggs would taste different from Florida to California.
I think it's hard to say whether this tastes different from America, but it does, because I haven't had this in America either.
No, I mean the eggs in general.
So how was American's taste? Sweet?
No, I was gonna say the eggs just taste higher quality.
Here?
Yeah, here in Japan.
It's egg with dashi. Do you know dashi?
It's made with fish.
Yeah.
This is very good.
Really?
So rice cake?
No rice cake. This is made by gluten.
Isn't like a kind of like mochi?
Yeah, chewy.
It's wheat.
Oh.
Not rice.
I didn't know either. It's really similar to mochi. これはお茶
です。Maybe roasted tea.
It's interesting. It kind of smells like tobacco.
Maybe it's roasted. That's why a little bit similar to tobacco.
It doesn't taste like it. I like tea a lot.
So we have roasted ice cream, like a matcha ice cream. I like.
I like strong matcha, I think.
Yes.
I haven't tried it.
Have you never tried matcha?
Oh no, I've had matcha, not matcha ice cream.
Oh, matcha ice cream.
Also, actually, I don't think I've actually had real matcha now that I think about it.
I probably. I have, I think. I like black sesame.
Oh.
I like, there's a place in San Francisco that sells black sesame soft serve ice cream. It's really good. My mom tried it and she did not like it. Because it's not very sweet, but I like it.
So what is your favorite things about Japan?
You go first. I have to think.
It's kind of a stupid answer, but I really like shopping,
Oh.
and there's a lot of opportunity to shop here. Like really cute, like characters and stuff. Like we don't have that in the U.S. So anytime I come to Japan, I get really excited because I get to shop there. But that's not the best part. I just really like that's one of the things that I do like. I think the accessibility is probably my favorite part, like having a train to go anywhere. Because in the U.S., if you can't drive and you're not in like New York, you're like pretty much stranded.
Do you like the things to do and like the amount of things to do?
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, always something to do.
And where I'm from, you finished everything within probably like a few months of living there. So being here, on the plane here actually, someone told me that they've been living here for like 7 years and they still haven't done all of the things that they wanted to do because they keep finding more and more things to do, and I'm like, that is really cool. But so it's mainly you go to a mall. Like the main thing to do is going to a mall, because I think other than malls we had something called Topgolf, and that's it. I've actually never done that, so I guess technically when I go back there's still one thing for me to do. I've been wanting to try this one actually for a while.
Wabari?
Warabi mochi. It's made from warabi. It's made from.
Do you know the powder?
It's
Kinako.
Kinako.
Yeah. Soybean powder.
It's mountain vegetable.
Yeah. Wild vegetable.
But taste is not vegetable.
Tastes like a vegetable.
No taste.
I've had it before.
Warabi.
ちょっと難しい。
You can.
Twist.
In the middle.
I am going in the middle.
No twist it.
マリコさんは
It's really good. Never had anything like it before, that's for sure.
Black
Is there
sugar.
molasses? Yeah.
Brown sugar.
Does it taste like molasses?
Sorry.
Molasses?
Molasses, it's like brown sugar kind of taste. Like maple syrup.
Yeah.
It's like a heavier version of maple syrup.
Have you ever eaten this ichigo type before? Oh, really?
My first time was in Asakusa. my first trip here, and I did not know red bean was going to be in it. And I hadn't really had red bean before, and I think my strawberry fell on the ground too. So my first time eating it wasn't super successful, but it was good. This one, it said it was ichigo milk, so I don't really know what the bean paste is gonna taste like, but it's like kind of like pink but kind of grayish. I've never had this one. They also had matcha and custard.
This is ichigo milk taste.
So I was like, I'll try that one.
I have never seen ichigo milk taste.
I didn't either. So I got that one to try it. It was only 380 yen for two. So I was like, sure.
Could you tell me about today's impression?
The food? I thought it was really good. I've never had anything like it. So
I'm gonna be real, I was amazed by it, to be honest, because I don't think I ever would have gone, like, whenever I'm out in a restaurant, like, would have tried some of the stuff that I tried today.
me too.
So it was an amazing experience in that sense, because I don't think I would have ever actually, like, ordered that, like, on my own somewhere else. I would have gone with something that I'm, like, more used to. So going outside the box is kind of, I like doing that.
I'm very, like, appreciative for the opportunity, because again, like me too, I never would have tried anything like this, like, and most of the stuff on the menu, like, I feel like I would be skeptical about trying in the first place, even if it was just that, and I ended up like liking it, so it's like a good experience to like try
Oyster
things, especially because a lot of it was like very Japanese, but like stuff I hadn't even heard of before. So like I wouldn't have looked for it. I would have looked for something that I know, you know, most of the time. So yeah, it was very good to try, and I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you.
Thank you guys for the opportunity to do this.
ごちそうさまでした。
Thank you so much. Very happy to have you.
Thank you.